Go back and change is if I just was grateful for the stuff I had when I had it. Like when my foster family cooked me food, I'm like, wow, I miss my foster mom's meals. Why do I always ask for something different? Because now some nights I don't have food and I'm starving, and I'm like, I wish I treated her nicer. I wish I treated my family nicer.
Okay. All right, so we're going to get started now, okay? All right. Okay, so what's your name and how old are you?
My name's Genesis Hernandez and I'm 20 years old.
Okay, cool. Where are you from?
I'm originally from Boston, Massachusetts.
Okay. Okay, so like around here somewhere?
Like near Hyde Park.
Oh, okay. How'd you end up on this side of town?
I ended up on this side of town because my whole life I was in foster care, and then I aged out. And sadly, my parents, so my mom and my dad, were always on the app. My mom was always an addict, and she couldn't give up her ways, which I understand. And my dad just got locked up for distributing. So I knew it was gonna kind of happen to me, but.
Oh man, because you was dealt a bad hand.
Yeah.
Oh man. Are you homeless?
Yes, I am.
How long have you been homeless for?
Been homeless till about the age of 18.
Wow. And once again, how old are you now?
20.
20. So for 2 years you've been homeless.
Yeah.
You're so young. You're a baby. You're a baby out here. Oh man. What is your drug of choice?
My drug of choice is crack cocaine.
Okay. How long have you been doing that for?
Honestly, the last 2 years.
Wow. Who introduced you?
So basically before this, I was kind of like a runner in Worcester. So I met this guy in a trap, and then he brought me to a house, and that's when I learned what a trap house was. Oh. And then I took my first hit, and sometimes I'm like, wish I never took that first hit.
Exactly.
Like, it's terrible.
What is it like? What does it do for you?
It's really like, at first it was really fun, and then now it's just like, it's hard because now you're chasing it day to day, and you're tired, but like it doesn't matter because you're still trying to make money however you need to. And I literally just don't even spend my money on food. It's like, it's terrible.
It is terrible. I'm praying for you. I'm really praying for you. No kids or anything yet, right? Did you go to school?
Yeah, I actually got my high school diploma.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And you can continue that, in the future. Just remember, the longer you use, the harder it is to get off,
Yes.
I met a woman the other day. She was in her 60s. She's been out here for 30 years. So, while you're still young and beautiful, you want to try to get off. Did you ever have a job?
I did work at Stop and Shop. I was like 16 to 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. What's the worst thing you've seen out there?
Oh geez, I don't even know where to start. The worst thing I probably seen was like the people that I got involved with, like the people that was always real with me, because some of them could just be like selling fake dreams out here. And I like the people with respect, but it's like once you get close with a person and you see them OD, it's kind of hard because it's like,
oh man,
I couldn't save all of them, and knowing that, it hurts.
Definitely. Definitely. What's the worst thing that's happened to you out there?
Honestly, the crisis that's going around in this area is terrible because I feel like the police really aren't doing anything about it.
Wow.
Because like I don't tell, but like they like women don't even want to speak up anyways because of what they're not really gonna do nothing about it. But if they do something, then the men are gonna get locked up, and then it's gonna be a whole problem.
Right. Wow. Do you think you're not are you personally ready to quit yet?
So basically, it goes like this. I was just talking about it at the Dunkin's door when I was opening it. It's just one of my friends. I was like, it's like, so I gradually get help. Like some months I get help. It's usually if like I really have nothing. Like when I feel like I lost everything, when I'm just like by myself at like 3 in the morning walking down the street. Or I OD because I've OD'd like 8 times right on the street. So it's like when I feel like I'm really down, it's like I want to get help. But then the next day I get money or something, or I get like someone coming up to me saying, "Hey, like you wanna come with me? Like I have a house, I have food and stuff." So it's kind of like.
But what
it's
happens
hard.
when they say that to you? Like, do you want to come with me? You want help? I have food.
It's honestly like, no, I really don't. But like, it's like sometimes I feel like it's harder to ask for help than just like. So basically, what I'm trying to say, my mind's scrambled. Basically, what I'm trying to say is it's harder when you. Basically, it's harder when you're telling people that you want help and actually doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear you. How do you support yourself out here?
Basically, I was in human trafficking, but then I went along to boosting and stuff. It's way harder for me because it's like, I really didn't like that lifestyle of like knowing that women are supposed to feel like empowered.
Exactly.
And also like as a woman, I didn't feel empowered doing that. Yeah, I was making the money, but it's like that's not really, I had to learn that's not really the true me because it's not what's like down there, it's about the heart. It's about
exactly
how I do things.
Exactly. If there's anything you could go back and change, what would it be?
Sure, that's hard.
That's okay.
Go back and change is if I just was grateful for the stuff I had when I had it. Like when my foster family cooked me food, I'm like, wow, I miss my foster mom's meals. Why do I always ask for something different? Because now some nights I don't have food and I'm starving, and I'm like, I wish I treated her nicer. I wish I treated my family nicer.
Well, it's not too late. When you get clean, honey, I'm sure they'll be happy to see you. They will. They'll be happy to see you. Do you have any advice for anyone who's never tried drugs before?
Honestly, it's kind of how they say it in NA. Like, what is it? One's too many, 1,000's not enough. Like, you're just gonna. It's gonna start with one, and then it's gonna keep going on. If your head clicks with it, and you take that first hit or that first needle or whatever your substance is when you first take it, you're just gonna keep going on with it. It never stops until you try to put in the work to stop it.
Exactly. Last question. What's the most important thing you've learned being out here on the streets?
It's not like the TV shows. It's not like the movies.
Right.
This is this real life stuff, it's like reality really becomes a nightmare.
Yeah,
It's really harder than it looks.
I'm sure. All right, sweetie, tell me your name again.
Genesis Hernandez.
Genesis?
Yeah.
Genesis, you're beautiful.
Thanks.
You're young. You have your whole life ahead of you. You know, I'm praying for you, Queen.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.